Hi everyone. In this video, I would like to discuss about one of the key concepts in Google Notebook LM. We need to really understand this concept to use this powerful tool in a better way. So, what is this concept about? Before we discuss about the concept, I would like to read some details. Notebook LM is an AI powered research and note taking tool that is designed to minimize hallucinations by grounding its responses in the source materials you provide. This is the important point that I wanted to talk. So let's say, for example, if you go to ChatGPT and type, I would like to know about cycling or running or drawing or whatever it is going to fetch information from thousands of blogs or articles or videos from the internet, and it is going to give you the best answer. But in Google AI Notebook LM, it is going to fetch the information only from the sources. It is not going to fetch information from internet. Whatever sources that you have uploaded, let's say you have uploaded 3 PDF documents, it is going to fetch information only from those 3 PDF documents. It is not going outside those sources to get the information. This is the main difference. So, Notebook LM is an AI-powered research and note-taking tool that is designed to minimize hallucinations. It is not going to hallucinate unlike other tools by grounding its responses in the source materials, only in the source materials you provide. Unlike general purpose AI like ChatGPT, which draws from a vast pre-trained data set of the internet. Notebook LM is a source grounded AI. This means it only uses the information you upload like PDFs, Google Documents or website links to generate summaries, answer questions and make connections. Here are the key differences in simple terms with examples. Limited knowledge base. In Notebook LM, imagine you have uploaded 100 pages of a notebook on ancient Roman history. If you ask Notebook LM to tell you about the history of the Incas, it will tell you that the information is not in its resources. It knows its limits. So you got the point? Let's say, for example, you have uploaded a document, and if you are asking some information which is outside the PDF document or which is outside the resources, then it is not going to give you any answer. But in ChatGPT, if you ask ChatGPT the same question, it will draw from its general knowledge base and gives you a detailed response about the Incas, which may or may not contain inaccuracies or be hallucinated. Next one, verifiable citations. In Notebook LM, every answer it gives you comes with inline citations that link directly to the exact passage in your uploaded document. This allows you to instantly verify the information and see where the AI got its response. So in Notebook LM, whenever you write a prompt and when you fetch the information from the sources, you can, when you see the answer, you can put the cursor in the answer and it will show from where exactly it got the information from those sources. In ChatGPT, while you can prompt ChatGPT to cite its resources, it is often generates plausible sounding but completely made up citations, or it can't cite a specific part of a document you uploaded. So in ChatGPT, what happens is it often generates plausible sounding but completely made up citations. It is not coming from the source. It is just making up and it is giving some random information. It can't cite a specific part of a document you uploaded. So Notebook LM has a great feature that ChatGPT doesn't have. Intent and purpose. It is built to be a research assistant. Its purpose is to help you analyze and understand a specific body of work you provide. It is a specialist. But ChatGPT, it is a generalist. It is designed for a wide range of tasks from creative writing and coding to brainstorming and answering general questions. So these are some important details about Google NotebookLM. In essence, NotebookLM prioritizes accuracy and verifiability within a closed loop of information you control, making it a reliable tool for tasks where factual precision is paramount. So all the details or all the information that you get in Google NotebookLM, it is factual from the sources because it gives you information from the sources. Now I'm going to show how it is doing it. Okay, let me go to Google NotebookLM. So we have discussed a lot about about Brothers Karamazov and other topics. Now let's say, for example, I'm going to type a prompt here. Give me some key points from deep work book. Okay, I'm going to hit enter. It is going to give some key points from deep work book. See, it has given all the important details. Now you can suspect how can I believe that this information came only from this document but not from the internet? How can you believe? All you need to do is you can put your cursor. It says number 1. Put your cursor and it is showing exactly from where this information came from. It says embrace a more focused approach, productivity ultimately. Deep work serves as a vital source for anyone longing to. About the author. Carl Newport is an esteemed computer science professor at so and so university. So and it also says it came from the document deepworkpdf.pdf. So it came from this document. It is not hallucinating or it is not getting information from the internet. So at any point, if you feel like to make sure whether the information that you're getting is from NotebookLM, all you need to do is put your cursor. Okay, I'm curious. Put your cursor here. Okay, this particular result came from chapter 2. Deep work is rare. See, it came from chapter 2 from this PDF. Scroll down. Okay, here it says superstars, exceptional talents who succeed in knowledge work in a global talent marketplace. Okay, put your cursor here, number 9. Okay, it came from so and so PDF, and this is the information about this topic. The great restructuring describes a transformative phase where tech advancement outspaces skill development, leading to job bifurcation. High skilled workers excel in data analysis and complex machines. Here it says superstars, exceptional talent selected in a global talent marketplace. So it is showing exactly from where this information was fetched. So basically it is not hallucinating. Unlike ChatGPT, it is getting information only from the sources that you have uploaded. So this is acting like a closed container, and this information will be very useful for research and other purposes. All right, I really hope you find this information helpful. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.